Now, some of you may not like what I'm about to say, but it is for your own good. And that is, if you see that there are two people that you know or that you care about and they're in the middle of a heated debate, disagreement, whatever the case may be, stay out of it. Stay out of it. The only exception to you interfering in that argument is if you see that there is a risk of death or injury. In other words, if someone's brandishing a weapon and there's a possible loss of life or injury, then you can get involved. But as long as you're prepared before you get involved. But other than that, if they're going back and forth, arguing, fussing, and carrying on, stay out of it because your life could depend on it. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of people, when they're growing up, they already have an idea of who they are and how they want to live and how they feel. Whether it's right or wrong, or whether it's misguided, misdirected, or the result of bad feelings or bad past experience, it doesn't matter. They're grown, that's the way they feel. And when you get in the middle of a disagreement or something between two people that are grown, first of all, you weren't there from the beginning to see what was going on. And second of all, you don't know what level of emotional intensity those people are in. It could be someone like your sister or your brother. They could be extremely emotionally intense, and you want to break up a disagreement between that sibling and another sibling. That's fine, but stay out of it because you don't know what that person is capable of doing at their heightened sense of emotion. They may not have any self-control, and you might wind up a casualty. You might wind up getting hurt. Or even if you don't get physically hurt, at the end of the day, they could turn around and they could make up because this is the 50th time that they've done this. You didn't know it, and all of a sudden you're the enemy. Now, how do you feel then? So you got to be careful. I was told a long time ago, if a man and a woman are married and, they're involved in an argument or whatever, stay out of a husband and wife's disagreements, and I have to go along with that. Because you don't know what's going on in that household. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't live there. You listen to one person who's all jacked up emotionally, going on and on and on to make the other one look bad, and you feel in a certain type of way, and then you got the other one doing the same thing, feeling a certain type of way, and all of a sudden you feeling a certain type of way. The problem is that you don't know what the truth is. I was always told when I was little, there are 3 points of view in an argument. One person number one's point of view, person number two's point of view, and the truth. And the bottom line is if you're not one of those parties involved, you don't have enough information to get involved in that relationship. Let them hash that shit out. Because there have been many, many cases where people would purposefully get involved in relationships to try to patch things together, and come to find out those people have had a history of this type of chaotic behavior, and at the end of the day, all of a sudden, you're the bad guy, and you're the one being called a busybody, and, a nosy person, and an interloper. You're being called all these names when deep down all you were trying to do is bring peace to the situation. And now you look like a fool. So just find something else in your life to focus on. If these people are upset and you don't mind being a sounding board every now and then, that's fine. But don't make yourself privy to their problems all the time, because eventually you're going to start feeling like you're involved in a relationship that you didn't even have anything to do with. For some reason, all of a sudden, you find yourself worrying about two grown people. And you're wondering why you feel this way all of a sudden, because you've lent your ear, you've lent your digs, you've lent your wallet, you've lent a piece of your life to this chaotic situation for so long, you actually think you're involved in a relationship, and that's bad. So pull yourself out. If you're on the quest for any type of peace and serenity in your life, just go ahead and just send positive energy and prayers, but do not try to get in the middle of an argument with two people. Don't do it. Now, if you're one of the participants, that's a different story. But if you're not Don't do it, because more than likely you're trying to get involved in a situation you don't know all the details about. You don't know the whole truth. And I'm just saying this to be safe, okay? Peace.